Start streaming. Oh, they say I am streaming. It says I already am streaming. Did I get caught? Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Just closing up my programs. Oh, I hope it doesn't jam. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. It closed. Oh, I have a small screen. Great. Sorry, everyone. Well, it doesn't matter. You got a smaller Bruce. I look thinner. Sorry about that. For whatever the reason it did that, darn it. If I start the live stream over again, it's going to cause some confusion. So, this is the land of confusion. Christopher Rollins, hello. Donnie C. Manny John's Barbecue, yo. How's it going, Manny? Thanks to all newcomers at the same time that arrived at the channel. Very sorry for the, small live stream. That sucks. It's too late to start over because it's going to screw up things. So we'll just leave it like that, I guess. So, little Bruce in the corner here. Hello, everyone. It looks like I'm live streaming with a little telephone, but in reality, I have an iMac Pro, which is the strongest computer Apple makes. This is what happens. Sorry about that. Wally D. Pyro. Hello. Thanks for being here, brother. What we got going on? Donnie C. A lot of stuff is going on, man. We're in the Great Reset. So in my head, is the Great Reset going to last a week or is it going to last 10 more years? And that is the question. Douglas Gardner, howdy to you. Thanks for being here, Douglas. Again, a great thank you to all newcomers that get to the channel. And thanks to each and every one of you that take the time to subscribe to the channel. It really does help. If you do appreciate the research, you can subscribe, and I really appreciate that. Frosty Snowman is on TV. It's starting, eh? Hey, guys, listen. What's the date? Hey, we're the 27th of November. We're so close. And again, those just arriving, sorry for the small screen. It happens sometimes to me anyways. I've never seen it before. But when I start the live stream, it jumps to a smaller screen. I wanted to restart, but hey, why restart it? You guys can just see me a little less closer. I guess that'll be okay. How's it going, everyone? Hey, how do you feel about having a camera on you, watching you? Doesn't that feel freaky? Well, that's basically what the government's been doing to us for many years. Christy Woods, Peter Hyde, how's it going? What's up, my dear friend Christy Woods? Christy, thanks a lot for all the comments, for being a member, and for coming to my live streams. I greatly appreciate it. Christy Woods is very intuitive, and she has many premonitions of things to come and stuff. And I connect with a lot of people like that. And, that's how I see it, is that I respect each and every one of you. When you tell me something, I don't go through this judgment and stuff. It's a controversial channel, and I get a lot of screwed up people that come here. Like me, I'm as screwed up as you all, Clyde Laws is in the house. You're not late at all, brother. I'm the one that's late. Actually, I only started about two or 3 minutes ago, so you're right on time, bro. You missed like 3 minutes of the live stream. And again, Clyde Laws. Now that a couple of people are here, before I go down talking to everyone, I want everyone to know, and the ones that come to all my live streams are going to be so sick of hearing me say this. Something is always happening that on the feed where everyone's writing, when I get to the bottom of the feed, at one point somebody starts commenting, and for some reason your comments appear on the top. So often I go up and down to try to see what the comments are. Super Dave 44 YouTube channel was here on the last live stream, and he contributed to the channel once or even twice. It's not that I didn't receive the contributions, brother, but I did not see it. until the last minute when the live stream ended. And also LT Gold channel, a very big contributor to the channel. Me, I feel really bad when these things happen. And it happens a lot. I have to admit, it really happens a lot. If you're not vigilant as a creator to try to see what things are going on and stuff like that. But unfortunately, a lot of people have a hard time believing that you all see different things than me. Carlos D. Fletcher is in the house. Smash that like button. Check out Carlos D. Fletcher's YouTube channel also, because YouTube is magical. You get a lot of people that post videos, and whether the channels have 1,000 subscribers or whether they have 1,000,000 subscribers, sure, it tells you about the person a lot, but often the best videos are on channels that don't get very many views. Carlos, you get a lot of good videos up, man, and I really appreciate them. Donnie C's in the house. Appreciate that, brother. You guys know it was like a game of Clue here. Hey, Clyde Laws, thanks again, man. Yeah, I mean, even Clyde Laws. I mean, I'm thinking back. I know all of you you're not in my head, but I'm being honest with you. The trolls are still around, and when the trolls started really attacking, it's not that I mistrusted people. That it's that at one point I stopped interacting with as many community members as I had and stuff because of all the problems and stuff. Because I was getting, really naive. I love people and I trust them, and I was getting had on every angle. So I have all these people, help with Clyde Laws, Carlos D. Fletcher, and these guys all appeared when I was getting really trolled and stuff like that. And you guys gave me big help, on spreading the videos and, contributing and stuff. I got to know you guys. In a way, it's hard to get to know who is who online. And for those who have websites, you're going to understand me. It's literally like a game of Clue, because you don't know who is who. You don't know who has, the candlestick, or who has the letter opener and is going to kill you in the library. So, yeah, go through a lot of stuff. Hey, Zombie. Good evening, Bruce and all. Zombie, thanks a lot, man, for all the support you give this channel. Got my friend Zombie in New York. Also has a channel that is getting a bunch of stuff in infrared, and if I'm not mistaken, maybe even more things like the moon and stuff. Anyways, check him out. He caught a Falcon 9 very recently video, which was a really cool video. Those are videos. That's why I have an infrared camera, and that's why I go outside to try to catch a cool bunch of things. Love your channel, Zombie. Thanks, brother. Private Gagnon, bonsoir. Comment ça va? Merci. Christopher Rollins, again, in the house. Douglas Gardner. These live streams for me, I mean, it's really cool. I get a lot of people, new people coming. I have some new members and stuff. Like, I have to thank each and every one of you, like Christy Woods, Peter Hyde. Hello, Bruce and all. How's it going, Peter Hyde? Peter and Christy, I don't know about you guys, but here, sorry for the small screen again, everyone. It happens. I saw it in the last minute. At least I'm still live streaming. But yeah, here the snow should be on the ground. And in the last couple of years, they're explaining to us here in our weather, the weatherman is telling us that, winter is, hey, JM, thanks for being here. The winter is an SF. Oh, no, okay, that's, sorry, Carlos. I was looking at the emblem. CF, sorry, Carlos Fletcher. Appreciate your channel, bro. So, yeah, I totally forgot what I was saying. Hey, Brian Travis. Try not to get behind this time. Hello, Bruce and everyone. Brian, thanks again for the comments, man, and supporting the channel. Sarah Horton. Hello. From Prescott, Arizona. Amazing people from Arizona that are here. You know what? Every documentary that I watch online, whether it be about abandoned cities or about not chop shops, but people that transform vehicles and bikes and stuff like that in Arizona, these pawn shops that you hear in Arizona that have image shows and stuff, I wonder if it's all real. Arizona seems like an amazing place. Sarah Horton is from Prescott, Arizona. So I thank you very much. Sorry for the voice. Everyone, I guess the voice is still going. I was singing while I was uploading a video. I have to admit it. I sing horribly, but I love singing. Glenn Curley. Hey, community members. Yeah, I have no idea who I can trust anymore. Bruce, hope your agenda is real. See, I love you, man. And thanks for saying that. And like I said, bro, I can't thank you enough for the support. Another contribution that I'll get to right to you. I'll tell you what, Glenn. What I appreciate is that a lot of you come here, you contribute, you support the channel, but in reality, you're not idiots. And you say to yourself, imagine if Bruce was a scammer and stuff, and this was just a bunch of bullshit, excuse the expression. That would be pretty sad. That really would be pretty sad. But I'm telling you, man, it's real. There's something on the moon. And like I said in the first live stream, we had an amazing live stream this afternoon. Imagine if Buzz Aldrin, and with all due respect to him, you know, I don't have any proof or confirmation they didn't go or not. I have my own beliefs. Maybe they didn't go. And then Buzz Aldrin told us all that they did not go. Imagine. Samuel Vaughn. Hey, thanks, brother. No, thank you, man. I appreciate that very much. And again, last live stream, there's 2 contributions that I did not get the chance to thank. Technology, guys. It's the internet. Sometimes I don't see the contributions, and I'm really sorry for that. Christy Woods, thanks, my dear friend. Love you tons, Bruce. And you can always trust me. Live, been here a while, and Bruce is the real deal. I appreciate that, Christy. And you know yourself, Christy, the way even I reacted to you the first time. I'm not going to hide it. Sometimes I go through these things where I have a little bit of problems knowing who is who, but that's the trolls that persist and try to make me crack and stuff like that. So sometimes I do sound a little bit skeptical, and I'm sorry that I do. But, Christy, some of the trolls are members. Some of the trolls are on my Patreon. So they integrate anyways with the donations too and stuff. Miss Here did that, donated it to the channel and stuff. So you start wondering about all these things. Ed, thanks, man. Thanks for coming back to the live stream, man. Thanks a lot for the generous contribution. I really appreciate that, you guys and gals. I'm not going to stop doing this channel. You guys are amazing. You know, I'm a Canadian. Been working all of my life hard with hard jobs because I'm not a mathematician and whatnot. I decided to do the channel. I got a lot of good feedback, and it's, for me, it's really emotional being on the channel and getting all these, all of you guys coming by. Clyde, thanks, man. That's a lot, bro, this week, and I appreciate it, man. You've always, all of you, have been so supportive through the channel. For people to come here and say, Bruce, I would give to you, but I don't have any money and stuff, is because you guys are really freaking generous, and you appreciate the channel, and I can't thank you all enough. But the ones who do contribute, like you all, you really are making this channel what it is, and I can't thank you all enough. Really. And you all have your own channels now. So, again, Sarah Horton, thanks for being here. Palaxize, salut Bruce, de France. Palaxize, merci. Bienvenue. Et aussi, check ma chaîne française, OVNI Québec Astronomie. Demain, je fais en direct, heure de Paris, 7 heures, heure de Paris. Mais avec le changement d'heure, ça se peut qu'il y ait une heure de différence. Again, Clyde Laws, thanks again, brother. Now, if Clyde Laws recontributed, I'm thanking him again because I had a problem on the first live stream. And Darla, I hope you don't mind me mentioning your name. Darla immediately emailed me telling me that 2 channels had contributed and that I didn't see it. And like she said herself, it's a little concerning. It is. And I'm sorry about that, guys. I see it all the time, but when the live stream ends, sometimes it takes a little while. Thanks, Christy. I appreciate that, my dear friend. Mike Scott is in the house. What's your opinion of the moon being hollow and ringing like a bell? Thanks so much, bro, for mentioning that, Mike Scott. Just a second, Mike. Steve, Mr. Towers, thanks a lot for being here. Appreciate it, brother. Another very big contributor to the channel, a Patreon, and someone who appreciates the videos. I get a lot of smart people coming here. I'm honored that I get a lot of really, I'm telling you, a lot of you are smart people, and I know it. And I check you guys out a bit, and it's like, whoa. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that, Mr. Towers, for all the ongoing support. Christmas is coming up, guys, already. 3-4 weeks, less than 4 weeks, eh? Incredible. And like Mike Scott said, what is your opinion of the moon being hollow and ringing like a bell? Well, the fact that it rang like a bell, and they actually said, Mike, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, the bell. Thanks again, Mr. Towers and everyone. Those that I missed as a contribution, scream it out, guys, if I did miss somebody. And again, I will see your contribution. The ones that I didn't thank, and sometimes it happens a bit later. I'm sorry about that. That's a good question, Mike. What's the opinion of the moon being hollow and ringing like a bell? So we heard NASA, when they deliberately crashed something onto the moon, and that apparently it rang like a bell for, dare I say, hours. I'm not sure the exact time, but it rang for a long time. And for it being hollow, because we hear them talking about the moon not having a core. That really fascinates me. I do believe that there could be some hollowing out of the moon. Does it go right to the core? I mean, that would be, I don't even think of that yet. But I do believe right off the bat that, yes, there is a hollowed out area. One, the UFOs are hiding there. Two, mining done from the inside. They're just bringing objects or vehicles on the outside. I do believe that there are vehicles on the moon, and we're going to be able to see that at one point by, continuing to verify. It's exciting. I'm totally excited about it. We are into a summer while the rest of Australia, Peter Hyde, thanks, man, has heat wave conditions here in SW of Western Australia, 26 degrees. It's concerning, eh? That is concerning when you think of it. Well, I'll tell you what, Peter Hyde. At the same time, here we are the 27th of November, and sure, it's been very many times that November 27th that Quebec doesn't, or Montreal does not have any snow. But I'll be honest with you, since I've been doing this research, I've been really, day for day, analyzing, observing the differences in the temperatures and stuff. And winter is, pushing back, getting later here in Quebec. And at the same time, say to yourself, I don't have any snow yet. Now, way back, not way back, a couple of years back, and especially even when I myself went to Halloween when I was a kid, there was snow on the ground. Winter snow pants, with my Darth Vader suit, 12, 13, no matter how old I was, there was snow on the ground. But now, everything is getting a bit later. There's a lot of change in the weather. Whether it be the climate change or not, I don't know. But it's still freaking interesting. That's for sure. PSA is real as HAARP and Space Force and the Veil of the Moon. Rexy, Husky Channel, you've been, I've been noticing you here recently, brother or sister, and I thank you very much for the comments also on the channel, for connecting and stuff. I'm trying to get as many people as I can to, for free, quite simply, come and view the videos to see what I'm capturing on the moon. There's going to be a bit of skepticism, and people are skeptical until they find out exactly how I'm doing it. Basically, you come to the channel. Thanks again, Mike Scott, for asking that question. Come to the channel, you look at uploads. And on the uploads, you start scrolling back about 200, 300 videos. You're going to see a whole bunch of, good things. I left my older videos that I captured with my smaller 3 or 4 inch telescope, trying to push the limits with the 3 inch and the 4 inch. What happens, those of you who have telescopes, things get really blurry and things get really pale. So with the bigger scope, we're seeing a lot more anyways, that's for sure. And it's going to get better and better. Going to be investing also in another infrared. Thanks again, Mr. Steve Towers. Keith Brown. I may never go to the moon, but your photos helps me see it. And Keith, I appreciate it so much for you appreciating it. So thank you so much. Christy, the French language is a beautiful language. We had to learn it here, absolutely. Joe Green's in the house. Yeah, it does jam the live stream. Just be careful with the cap locks, y'all. It's a no-no. KT's in the house. Hello. What are we talking about tonight? Anything you want, my friend. And basically, we're talking about the moon. Does the Great Reset have anything to do with the moon? Buzz Aldrin's still alive. When that older fella moves on after having done everything he did in his life, will they start talking about the moon? I mean, soft disclosure is how I see it. Forecast, Bella Bill is in the house. Thanks. Dana Shiver. Thank you. Wally B. Pyro, my wife, and I watch and love your videos. Amazing footage. Wally D. Pyro. Can't thank you enough, man. And thank your wife for me, too. And thanks to you guys for stopping by. Dana Shiver's in the house. Thank you very much, Farcast, Bella Bill, for stopping by. Hi from Quebec. Think about it, Bruce. I am a psychic sensitive, says Christy Woods. So I have trolls and haters. I know how you feel having to defend your passion or talents or gifts. Thanks, Christy. And yeah, nothing to do. Hey, like I don't really defend. I mean, people believe and they don't believe. I can tell people I remote view. I can tell people that I have intuition, and I'm very spiritual, and I give hints to people when I see a lot of people with the same interest as me. But aside from that, Mike Mossberger, I can't thank you enough, man. I appreciate that, guys. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of bad people in this world, right? And you all know it. And when I came here online, honestly, and I'm sure everyone will agree with me that have big channels, there are more good people than there are bad, and that's a good thing to know. Anyways, I've only met a lot of positive here on YouTube. Psychos. Yeah, I have to admit, I've met a lot of psychos. But in general, having a YouTube channel is probably a dream for a lot of people. My son had talked to me about it at one point and saying, my son is was, because he's working now, he was an amazing skateboarder and, BMXer. And when I say that, I'm talking, old guy, just saying he's a BMXer. But everything that you see people do in moves and stuff and high distance, high areas and jump over stairs and stuff, my kid used to be able to do it. And he said, some people make livings off YouTube channels. And when he told me that was before I had my Brucey's all. And I said, yes. And it's true. I know people make a living off YouTube channels, but you have to have some really interesting footage and stuff. But I really didn't know that YouTube was blocking that many truth seekers or whistleblowers on YouTube. It's confirmed. Those of you in the States or not in the States, there's a guy that is dressed from head to toe in military. He did all these, Afghanistan, Iraq, this guy, it's Mastriano. And Mastriano was talking yesterday or the day before at a Senate about voting fraud. And when he did, he was banned from Twitter and stuff like that. So when I see the real truthers getting blocked and stuff by media. It really is. We are at a sad point when you think of it. Joe Green is in the house. Thanks again, Joe Green. I didn't see you, brother. There he is. How deep is the rabbit hole? Kovacs, another bandit on the moon, dam bursting. Yeah, listen. I'll tell you what, all this stuff, thanks for the comments, everyone. All this stuff that's going on, the more that we know, the harder it is to know what's going on, right? In reality, like somebody will tell me there's something on the moon, right? But nobody's going to know who it is. Is it aliens, biological creatures, both, Russia, the States, China, UK, like who's up there? India, Canada? We don't know. We definitely don't know. But I believe that in a way we will all be reformed to be able to interact with the moon and Earth. Scary thought, just a theory, but honestly, I believe it. 100% sure. And I'm talking in many years. Less than 100 years, but probably around 50 or 60 years, we will be going to the moon and here on different projects, not necessarily, and it won't be secret anymore. And there won't be any interaction with the aliens. It'll be separated and stuff. We could see them moving in crafts and stuff like that, but we will not see them. It makes a bunch of sense when you think of it. What do you think, Christy? You know, about what's to come, what people are going to be seeing at one point. And I am talking in the near future because we're just at the beginning of this reset. So basically, the first agenda ended. Now it's the other reset starting. So, Bimbi Madness X212. Hey, bro, I appreciate all the hard work you do. Can't thank you enough, my friends. Thank you very, very much for taking the time to stop by the channel and to tell me that. I appreciate it. Tonight, staying up late to do a video for you all, looking through a bunch of documents and stuff that I have. And don't forget, once the moon comes back out, it's a continuation of looking for more UFOs and crafts. Some of you have been asking me, the UFO activity, has it slowed down? I want you all to know that it really has. When I say that, I go outside to film the moon. If I don't get anything, it doesn't mean that there's no UFOs. It just means that maybe I was out at a bad time to film the UFOs. But in general, the lights that I've been seeing in the sky here, which you all know, one's following me, was a bit ridiculous. 20 to 40 lights a day for years, 2 years. It has slowed down. But in the time that it slowed down, you all know, I got this amazing, incredible, really close UFO. So, and I missed one the other day with the infrared. So they're out there. You just have to be out there a lot filming. And that's what I'm going to continue to do for sure. Definitely. Thanks for posting the links, Dana. Thanks again, Wally D. Pyro. KT. Hello, what are we talking about tonight? Whatever you want, brother. What do you think about Tartaria? Oh, you're going to have to inform me about that, man. So many theories and stuff. I have to admit, I have to really start looking up some of these researching theories because I'm not going to hide it. I'm like stuck in Bob Lazar, sort of, you know, Linda Howe and stuff, and all these things that came out. You know, how do people know that there are aliens and what they look like? Where's the documentation that somebody has, the proof of what aliens look like and stuff? So often those for me are just interesting stories or even fiction until, you know, who really cares what they look like, right? Does that really change anything? Because if they start telling us they look certain ways, the smart people and scientists are going to start thinking other things. You got to remain neutral. Never mind what they look like. Never mind what theories are already here on Earth and stuff about Bob Lazar. But the Zeta Reticuli star system is something that comes up really often, right? Linda Moulton Howe, Emmy Awards and stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff that she said she interviewed an alien, anonymous official channel. It's funny, after I posted the video, they started talking about her the next day after. Coincidence, of course, but anyways, they're talking about her. But I get mad because it's just stories that have been around for 20, 30 years. Who cares? Now it's time for us to start filming and capturing things. Never mind the stories about Bob Lazar and stuff that go back all the way to the 80s. This is ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous, or should I say Zeta ridiculous. I may never go to the moon, but photos help me see it. Thanks again, Keith Brown. No problem, Christy. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Mr. Towers. I appreciate it, Mr. Steve Towers. Thanks, Dana, for posting my email address. Any of you want to send me, for whatever the reason, something in the email? You know, I was always hoping to get maybe some things that people know about the moon that they're maybe afraid to share, that they wanted me to share, because I am going to risk it. I mean, I just want people to know what's on the moon, and I'm doing it in an innocent way, thinking that, you know, people say, Bruce, you're afraid of the men in black? Who's not, right? But I'm not. I'm very honest with you. I'm not a savage. I'm positive before they come to your doorstep, you have to be a pretty badass, and you have to be taking associations down. I'm not a spy. I have no military background and stuff. I mean, I'm small cookies to everyone that's in you know, Men in Black and stuff. Maybe they have never even heard of me. Maybe they're like laughing. Who cares if he's posting that? No one's going to believe him. And it's true. It does come down to that when you think of it. That's the scary part. My pleasure to be here, Bruce. You got the best footage of the moon. Good job. You're smart too, Bruce. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. Miss Horton, I appreciate that. You guys rock. Nah, I'm a dumbass. Just, I was lucky enough to get some really, really cool stuff on the moon. And I'm a good photographer. I'll admit that. And I really appreciate photography. I did nature photography in high dynamic ranges. And just, I was always experimenting with the exposures and the different ranges that an image has to bring an image like a cartoon and stuff. And I started experimenting with that with the moon images. So it's like, wow, you know, crazy. Forecast, Bella Bill. Bruce and team, thank you. Work 100%. Thank you very much. Forecast, Bella Bill. You guys rock. Seriously. Apparently 50,000 levels on the moon. It's interesting, man. I mean, it could be that there's a bunch of levels on the moon. And you know what? It makes me mad that we just have all these stories and stuff, and the only thing we can see is what we're getting with the telescopes. But when they start going to the moon, if they do, 2024, which I think more 2028, I'll be honest with you. Mark my words of what I'm saying. We are going to be set back for the moon excavation or the moon landings in 2024. They're going to put it back to 2025 or all the way back up to 2028. I'm positive. We're not ready to go there. We're probably 10, 15 years away from them really talking about it. And I tend to think that the New World Order and stuff, we still have 25 to 50 years to go, maybe still. This is a long procedure. What I'm telling you is credible. I'm telling you, this New World Order stuff is really scaring the hell out of me. Because you don't know how things are going to go, right? People talk about all these other intelligent theories like martial law, you know, military checkpoints, and you go, oh crap, this is really, it's real. It could really happen when you think it, because it makes sense, right? And I'm thinking back, all these preppers and stuff that since 2007, 2009, they were getting ready for something to happen. In reality, they weren't exaggerating. They're only about 15, 20 years ahead of time, which was smart to start, being preventive. Thanks for sharing your opinion, Bruce. It's definitely valued. Appreciate that, Mike Scott. You're my new science teacher, Bruce. Thanks, Sarah. I never learned anything cool too in school. Same here, Sarah. Honestly, never learned anything. It's the same bullcrap that we learn in school. Thank you, sir. You're amazing. Thank you, Sarah, for coming by the channel. Appreciate that, you guys and gals. Supposed to snow here Monday in Tennessee. Years ago, I would never have thought that Tennessee would have snow, and let alone before Quebec. When you think of it, because right now we had a snowstorm, and it really was a snowstorm, and I think I can say we touched 6 to 7 centimeters, maybe not 10. I did say 10 the other day. Maybe I was a bit too, maybe I exaggerated a little bit, maybe 7 centimeters. We got a lot of snow, but the next day it started really thawing out. Like, it's incredible. So, Dana Shiver, can't thank you enough for being here. Oh, we have Eoin Kean. Greetings from Ireland. Enjoy your content. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Eoin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Most likely I often never do. It's 45 in Penrith, Sydney. Wow, that's another place I wish I was right now. Be amazing. Thanks again, Mike Scott. And Sarah Horton. Thanks, you guys. KT. Johnny Caniseed, magnetic north is changing positions. Yeah, I believe it, Johnny. Called the shift. Hey, that's how I put the term to it. But is that going to be something that's going to last many years? It's not something that's going to happen in one day. So basically, we have no freaking clue as to how that's going to affect the weather and climate and stuff. Well, in reality, right? So we'll never get the truth. They think, yeah, sure, there's climate change and stuff, but is that really what is making the weather change and stuff? We are just at the beginning of science and evolution. It's sure, we have nice houses now and construction and a good defense system and stuff, but we're still at the beginning of time. That's how I see it. Thanks again, Mr. Towers. Thanks, Johnny. Winter has moved 3 months. Thanks, Joe Green. See, that's what's happening, man. Winter is moving back. They're going to change the time, maybe stop. They're going to stop changing daylight savings time. For example, because now we're going to have to readapt with the changing of. The sun's changing. Everything's changing. That sort of scares me because, okay, I know it's ridiculous, but when they say that the Great Reset, I'm like, oh my gosh, are they going to reset the moon and all the planets? Like, are they going to go away and we're going to go back to like the first, I know it's ridiculous, but I go through all these thoughts in my head. I don't stay stuck on any theories, but I'm totally open to a whole bunch of wacky, crazy theories now. I tend to think it has to be wacky and no one's going to know what the real truth is. Sweet peace. Salut, Melanie. But that's crazy stuff going on, I'm telling you. Really crazy stuff. Clyde Laws. Thanks, brother. Generous contribution, man. I can't thank you enough, bud, for all the help, buddy. And, of course, it took me a long time to see that, didn't it? Sab the Seeker, it's 2 a.m. here. Hey, brother, thanks for being here. Hey, Sab. Thanks, buddy. I got it back up, man. It's right there. Sab, I appreciate the nice gift, man, you sent me. That's Sab the Seeker, you guys, that sent that to me. It's a really nice message from Buddha. And I have to be honest with you, I often comment on many religions. I appreciate many of them. And, the Buddhists, to be honest with you, I really appreciate that religion. And three things cannot be long hidden. It says the sun, the moon, and the truth. And Buddha said that. So he sent me that amazing gift, which cracked in the mail on the way here. So I had to set it all back up together. I even went and got some Gorilla Glue to glue it back together. Todd Smith. Unfathomable. Yes, 10-4, bro. You're absolutely right about that. Todd Smith, thanks, man, for being here and for being a member, man. Appreciate that. Spear Thrower. Thanks, bro. Always for coming by. John Kinden. Thanks, man. Yeah, Sab. It looks more than awesome, man. And I was able to get it up on the wall and stuff really carefully. I appreciate it, man. I got a lot of... Look, Jim G put that up. Beautiful badges from NASA. I have David White here, who fortunately just had problems with his mom and stuff recently. That's the 6th seal that he sent me. And I have Sab the Seeker that sent me that. Marty that sent me a moon, which is, again, dead because I often have it lit up. Love your show. It blew my mind to see for real that there are crafts around the moon. That's what made me a true believer. John Kinnan, I can't thank you enough, man. I'm trying to get as many people as interested as I am in the research and stuff. And honestly, like me, you probably looked at all the UFO videos online. It's not that it's all bullcrap. It's that people are just basically talking theory, and they're repeating what the other channels are saying, making different images and stuff. But when you get the real thing, I didn't think that many people would be like oblivious to what I'm getting and just that it would sit there. But when you think of it, it does make sense. It really does make sense. The Great Reset World Economic Forum. Exactly, Sab. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. But it's the elites, eh? I don't know what's going to go on. That's concerning. That's concerning. Sab, thanks again, man, for being here and all the help, brother. So yeah, I came on a little bit late. Petty Pen 1. Hiya, happy to see you. Is Petty Pen 1 here? I did not see her. If so, hello. There she is. Or there he is. Let me see. There she is. Petty Pen 1, thank you very much. Good evening, fellow stargazers. Good evening to you. Thanks for connecting. Marco Demigella. Hello, brother. Thanks, Marco. Benny says, have you made any new interesting discoveries? The last one was the UFO. Close-up UFO that I found. Seeing a lot of lines on the surface, looking at some surface structures. I haven't filmed the moon in at least a couple of weeks, if not a month. That's the recent discovery. Recent UFO captures, not much because of that fog and the haze that's in the sky. So I'm like a kid, really anxious to get back out to seeing what's on the moon. My recent discovery, man, what's really what's really making me freak out is that they talked about the water on the moon and stuff. I'm hoping that maybe in the coming future, they're going to talk about more things like not just the water, maybe some of the vegetation. I know it. They are going to have to talk about a certain amount of organisms or vegetation on the surface, for sure. So water is a really good beginning because in reality, water is needed for life, for our life, for the life that we know that exists. We need humidity. We need water. That's for sure. So interesting. And Benny, aside from that, I'm just blown away by the shift or the new reset, what's going on and stuff. So we basically know. I'm watching the election. I mean, my butt cheeks are really tight watching the election. What's going on? I don't talk too much about it because it's closing channels and stuff. But I just can't get over that there was some. Why am I afraid to say this? It's true. I'm watching evidence of voter election fraud, and it is really scaring me that the other news medias aren't talking about it. And it comes down to what everyone was thinking is that certain news medias are just there as puppets, and they're misinforming the people. CNN. Anyways, not going to mention any names. That's for sure. But it's true. People are standing up to it. If they block everyone, they're not going to make any money off of us. They need us. The elites, everyone, they need us. If they don't make money off of us, they're screwed. Joanne Welsh, hello Bruce, and everyone, happy Friday. Thank you, Joanne. Welcome. What's coming? Nothing can stop it. Mullumbimby, Madness, X212, I totally agree with you. What's coming was already planned, and anything or anyone that goes against it. But us all standing up together is going to make one hell of a controversy. It's going to be one hell of a weak civil unrest. It's coming. I feel it. Hope not. Obviously, I hope not. Nice to catch you all. Bruce is a gentleman and a pleasure to watch. Penny Pen 1, thank you so much. How sweet. How sweet it is to be loved by you. When I started this channel, I knew that what I had was a part of the truth, and I said it's going to go around the world. When I saw that it took 4 years and 4 months to accumulate 73,000 amazing people, I got scared. I said it's almost near impossible that a channel with truth like that would not get out to others. And, you know, I overcame the ideal of that. I sound really vain when I say that, and I actually agree with it. When I hear myself on a live stream, maybe I'm not expressing myself well enough. I'm not smarter than anyone else, but the chance I had to be able to catch a UFO fleet, which you all know, there's not 100 that I caught. There's 1 or 2 that I caught. 1 or 2 fleets. Very lucky. Well, that should have been enough to go around the world, I thought. It doesn't, but a lot of videos do go around the world, and it seems to be the videos that talk about what I'm capturing. But the actual footage, a lot of people are pretty skeptical about it. Valerie, hello. Thanks, Valerie, for being here. Yeah, I really thank each and every one of you for coming here. For me, it was a calling to be able to start the channel, and the people that I meet here is just absolutely amazing. Book of Revelations is happening. Christopher Rollins, man, theology and stuff, and I mean, I'm into it, and I read the Bible myself, and why? Because perspective from what everyone's saying that, you know, it's happening, and yeah, I agree it's happening. And the scary part, Christopher, is that if it's happening word for word, it's that it was written what was going to happen. So that's just like a warning of people saying, well, this is what's going to happen in many, many hundreds of thousands of years. They were able to admit it and write it, for example, in the Bible. I was going to say the Babel. Often I call the Bible the Babel because there's a lot of Babel in it. But anyways, it's interesting. I love talking about the Bible and stuff, bringing it in without going all religious and everything and putting on a cloak. I'm not afraid to talk about it because it has to do with the alien findings and stuff. What do you think the new laws of the Agenda 230 are going to do? There'll be new laws in religion, probably new laws in, I don't know. It's getting crazy. A little too crazy. For me, anyways. Thanks again, Petty Pen 1, for being here. I'm going to do an amazing video for you all. So I do the same thing every night. What I do when I wake up in the morning, somebody asked me, if you don't mind, I just want to take not even a minute, maybe 45 seconds to tell you what I do when I get up in the morning. Somebody said, please tell me exactly what you'll do in the morning when you get up. As for sitting around and lounging around looking at the news, I do take half an hour for sure, if not an hour, with my coffee, looking at what's going on in the States, in China, Ireland, terrorist attacks or anything. I check it all. Always so interested about it. I never make videos about it because it's like you can't really talk about those things. Those of you who don't know, when you have a YouTube channel, you're not allowed, in the guidelines it's written, you can't talk about issues that affect certain cultures and religions that are very emotional or something. Like, for example, talking about the Holocaust with the Jews and stuff. We're literally not allowed talking about it. It's in the guidelines. Some people still do, but in reality, we're not allowed. We're not supposed to talk about them. Anyways, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time. Cheers to Buddha. Sarah, I appreciate so many religions, and I don't look at it as a religion. I heard many things that Buddha wrote, and I heard many Buddhists tell me certain things about how they thought about nature and God as a whole and stuff. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, actually. I really appreciated some of the ideas and the theories. I go far. Confucius, I studied about the Egyptian gods. I'm not, every religion, basically, Mormons, Christians, the Jehovah's and stuff. I researched a whole bunch of religions. And let me tell you something, my friends. We're all looking for the same thing, okay? We are all looking for the same thing, but there's these stupid laws and rules that we have to follow for certain religions to interpret and read the Bible, instead of having your own opinion on what the Bible really means. I think maybe because I didn't look that up at the beginning and I started trying to get my own idea about the Bible, it showed me a lot. You don't have to be religious. Pick one up. It's really interesting because you'll be afraid of what's going on in the world. It's written in the Bible, word for word. And it's true. And when you listen to the Revelations, go to the end. It's pretty interesting. I almost feel bad talking about it. It's sad. But in reality, hey, Samuel Vaughn. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. But it's interesting. It interests me talking about all these different cultures and stuff. No? Do you not think that the secret has to do with religion and stuff? And you guys know me. Come on, we're just talking as friends. I'll never make this channel a religious channel, but my gosh, I have nothing against religious people. I think all of us together, the ideals and stuff, maybe, some religious people know things that we don't know, the people that are not religious, and maybe the people that are spiritual can share things with religious people and vice versa. That's how I see it. To get everybody positive, those of you who are afraid of the New World Order and what's going to come, be positive. There's a lot of people trying to share the positivity of it all, and of course there's going to be positivity in it. Until they have us like, no alcohol, nothing, no partying, giving us jobs and stuff, but like choosing what we're going to do, that would be a little bit scary. We'll see the freedom that we have. They have to leave us freedom. If they're going to try to fix the problems that the world has, pretty sure they're going to leave us some freedom. They're going to have to. Because the sad part, guys and gals, is we don't have to work like dogs. It's really sad. We really don't have to. We all have to do our part. We don't have to work like dogs. Spear thrower. That's another thing, spear thrower. I was talking about, excuse me. I was talking with a family member the other day. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Darla, for posting my link, Darla. I love you. New languages of English taking the hidden cursing words. New language of English taking the hidden curse words. Yes. I'm looking for Jesus. Keep looking for him because I'm sure he's gonna present himself to you. How could he not? I read one little part in the Bible, Darla. It said, and this is interesting, all of you, even if you're not religious, you guys don't worry, I'm not turning religious on you. You see how I have to defend myself? See how I have to tell everyone, don't worry, everyone. I don't like the Bible. I'm just mentioning something. That's how people have to really react. Some people are like, oh, don't Bible me. But I just look at it as metaphorically. It's metaphoric. There's messages in the Bible. Sometimes they're pretty spiritual. Mix everything up together. Mix the devil, mix the Bible, mix the secret societies, witchcraft, spirituality, religions, cultures, and stuff. What does everything have the same? Like, what do they all have in common? Just trying to find truth. So I don't see other things bad and stuff. What I'm tired about, religion should bring people together, not against each other. Timothy Conwell, I agree with that 100%, brother. Absolutely, and I respect the people that think that way. I mean, Timothy, how could you not think that way, right? It should bring people together, not against each other. That's how I see it. And I'm actually lucky that I get a lot of spiritual people here and religious, because some people thrash me. They say, "Oh, believe in God, never mind the aliens." But you guys can still appreciate God and have your faith in Him. But come here and see what I'm finding. A lot of religious people tell me themselves that, Bruce, everything that's out there was created by God, so you're just showing what God created. And I like that. I'm okay with that. It's, you got that in your head, that everything's found by God. Okay, no problem. I don't put anything, I don't judge anything. What I see on the moon, I haven't judged yet whether it's godly or demon. I just appreciate all your theories. A lot of you tell me a whole bunch of theories on what could be up there. Everything. And you guys go, Bruce, it's the fallen angels. I respect that. Bruce, it's a biological creature. Yep, I believe that too. Bruce, it's a breakaway civilization that's on the moon, and they broke away many hundreds of thousands of years ago. Sure, I love all those theories, but either way, they're still up there. I don't know what they're doing, but they're up there. They're up there for sure. And you know what? Everyone should be happy and feel relaxed that if they're up there working, it's because they've been up there a hell of a long time. And it's not someone like me that's going to say that there's someone up there that's going to change anything. Right? It's going to change stuff with you guys and gals because, you're not idiots. You're here and you know what I'm capturing. Blurry or not, you know that I'm capturing some truth. Even if you can't see the vessels, you know me. I've never really blurted out that I got alien vessels. I never have, actually. It's lights that we're seeing, right? And people say, well, they are vessels. Yes, most likely, but we have no proof. Anyways, I am getting off because I want to go get a video up for you all. And I want to go check outside too. It's 9 o'clock. That's the time you got to check outside. 8:30, 9 o'clock to see if there's any UFO activity. Very lucky I don't have any snow yet. It's beautiful weather here, +0. They're announcing +0 degrees till like the 11th or 14th of December. For me, when I make it to the 1st of December without having any snow, I consider myself very lucky. Those of you in Quebec and in Canada, we get snow sometimes 2 months ago. And it hasn't happened yet. So, Samuel, thanks again. Merci, Samuel. Très apprécié, mon frère. I'm going to London later today, tomorrow, for you guys, for a massive protest against the COVID lockdown. Oh, wow. It's going to be huge. I'll be live on YouTube. Might even get water cannon. Sab, you got to be careful, man. Man, if ever you do get some really exclusive footage, I'm not going to grab your footage and put it on my channel, but I can share your link and stuff, man, because I don't know about you guys. I really want to follow the protests that are going on in different countries and stuff. It's really scary what's going on and stuff. You got to be safe, man, though. Do you have any alien footage from recent times? Vikash Riot, I'm going to be totally honest with you. The oldest footage that I have of UFOs is 3.5 to 4 years. The recent footage that I have is in 2019, 2020, over 17 captures. So every year I catch from 3 to 12 captures about of UFOs, including showing more structures. If I catch all the captures of my UFOs are recent. Think of it. In 2018, 2009, end of 2018, beginning of 2019, I got that UFO fleet on top of it. So look at UFOs and stuff. What people are posting is all from 2000 and 2005, 2006, 2009. So it is recent footage. And I catch and see and film a UFO once every 3 months at least since the last 4 years and 4 months that I've been here. Only recently have the UFO activity slowed down. And I see the trolls, a bunch of morons. Oh, Bruce is really not getting UFOs these days. For Christ's sakes, of course. If I'm not getting UFOs, I'm not going to tell you. Did I write join the hat on this live stream? Join the hat. Oh, Bruce. Sorry about that, everyone. Join the chat. All right. But you know what I mean? It's like a competition here. This is what pissed me off. It was really like a competition with a lot of the channels I was in love with. When I saw the UFO channels, I was inspired. And when I started catching UFOs, I really started emailing all the UFO channels saying, brother, I am here. I got this footage. Let's start showing this and stuff. It's bullshit. A lot of the channels are bullshitters. It's all spiritual, including the beings from the moon. Valerie, merci. Thank you. There is good one and bad one, if you want to call them like that. Well, I appreciate your theory on that. It could be that they're good and bad. I'll tell you what, yin yang. Yin yang. There's a bit of good in bad. There's a bit of bad and good. However you want to look at it. Stinger 66. Yeah, you say not looking at rocks when landing on the moon. Yeah, like you say, not looking at rocks when landing on the moon. Yeah, 10-4. Stinger 66. Thanks for the take on it, Bruce. My pleasure, Timothy Conwell. Thank you for being here, brother, and all the help, the support, and everyone. You guys rock. Darla, Dana, everyone. Alfie. I know, man. I just changed it, bro. You are the hat, Bruce. Yes, Sab. Join the hat. I should have had a different hat on, eh? Sorry about that, guys. You know what does that? I have an absolutely destroyed keyboard. I've written so much on the keyboard. I have over 20 letters that have no more letters showing up. I really destroyed this. I dropped some fire on the number 1 key. It's sort of a bit damaged. Marie-Jeanne Kuzmanovic, partagez maximum cette super chaîne. Ah, merci. Et milliard merci à Bruce. Marie-Jeanne, je te remercie beaucoup. C'est très apprécié, Marie-Jeanne. Marie-Jeanne, j'ai aussi la chaîne OVNI Québec Astronomie. Sûrement que tu le connais, mais sinon, prenez le temps d'aller le voir. OVNI Québec Astronomie. C'est sur le côté de ma liste de chaînes que tu peux aller le voir. Fait que merci beaucoup de vous brancher à mes recherches, les amis. I smash the like button. Much love and peace for everyone. Have a good night or day wherever you are. Ciao. Timothy, love you, brother. Thanks for the ongoing support, everyone. Merci, Mélanie, pour tout. Merci d'être passé. Et de prendre le temps à chaque fois, Mélanie, de venir voir mes live streams et tout. C'est très apprécié. Le temps passe vite, Mélanie. Ça fait déjà un bon petit bout que tu viens à la chaîne. Fait que je te remercie beaucoup. Et tout le support que vous donnez à la chaîne aussi. Je vous remercie beaucoup, les amis. Mark Schofield, take care, man. You too, brother. They Live Judgment Day. Hello, I'm just getting off, brother. Thanks again for coming back. As always, I see a bunch of you supporting. So, join the hat, guys. Those of you who join the hat will have the hat on your heads. Whoop, Thomas, je l'ai pas vu. Si Thomas est ici, Thomas, Rebus. So the first live stream, hey Kyle, Tamarug, thanks man. How's it going, Kyle? Sorry, brother. The first live stream, I had a bunch of people here that came and contributed. I didn't see them. Super Day 44. And oh my goodness, I'm going to forget the other one. Anyways, I said it at the beginning of the video. LT Gold 007. I was hoping that they both come back. Sorry about that. It happens often. I'm not going to hide it. It's my fault. 6 inches of snow up here in Morin Heights. Beautiful place. Thanks, Petty Pen 1. So, yeah, we didn't get any snow yet, Petty Pen 1. Well, actually not true. We got snow 2 days ago. Maybe 5 centimeters, 7 centimeters. But it completely melted. We got some rain with that, too. Alfie Joe Bob, thanks again for coming by, man. Then go forth, Bruce, and make the next episode of Space 2020. I'm going right now, my friends. Thanks, Sab. Sebastian Kelvin went to a commercial, Christopher Rollins, but I'll be live on YouTube on my channel. Sab, when exactly are you doing this? Is this tonight or tomorrow? Can you just tell me last heads up? Because I will be checking your channel to see what's going on, man. Maybe I'll give you a little mention if anything good I see. Just be careful, dude. Be careful, man. They're doing a bunch of bullshit, shooting people and stuff. You never know what's going to go on. And Christopher Rollins is asking you, Sab, what your Facebook name is. If ever you want to divulge it, be free to either share the link or tell them what your name is. Sab, thanks again, bro, for the beautiful, beautiful gifts. You're being watched, you guys. And thanks again, Darla. Love ya. Everybody, Dana. Everybody for everything. Merci, Mélanie. Très apprécié. Preppy333, good night. Go check out that moon and let us know what you find. I'm going there right now, guys. Thanks again. You guys rock. And if ever I missed anyone's comments and stuff, I apologize. I assure you it wasn't deliberate. Love you all. Thanks, guys and gals. Talk very soon. Thanks for the ongoing support. Please like and subscribe the videos. Share with anyone you can to get the word out. I really appreciate it. Bye, guys.